It's Jojo. What's up? Couldn't wait. I couldn't wait. I just couldn't wait. I had to go somewhere today and I said, no, first I want to record this and then I'll head out. It dropped yesterday, which is the 7th of March. Today is the 8th. Hopefully you'll see this on the 9th or 10th. But I couldn't be happier. As soon as I saw the clip, um, I mean, the day before it released, he posted a few like snippets, and I was like, "Ooh, this looks good. This looks like is going to the roots." And then when he dropped the reel, normally I switch those things off. I put the audio off. I close the app. I don't want to see anything before I react to it. But as soon as I saw that reel, the first visual was the Kathakali dancer with the big mukut and thing in red. And I couldn't peel my eyes off the screen. I was like, I'm sorry. I can't help it. I have to see this. So I watched it. The joy was too much. It was too much. And I immediately shared it to my story with like my thoughts. And then as soon as I had uploaded the story, Instagram struck down Hanumankind's own reel for the audio, which they later fixed. But so my story is uploading here, and here the reel has been taken down. So now my story keeps like trying to upload, trying to upload. Anyway, all that happened. I was like, the emotions are too much. So took a screenshot, posted it. Then the reel came back up, I think a couple of hours later, and I shared it. But I have seen that 1 minute reel. So full disclosure. Like I said, normally avoid it, couldn't avoid it in this case. And I'm so happy because the whole past 1 year, almost a year since Big Dogs blew up, we've been seeing Hanumankind go all over the world, right? Everybody wants to find out who he is, where he's from, what he's about, what his influences are, where he's been. People have explored his earlier um, discography, his catalog, and they all know that Big Dogs was the moment he blew up, but he'd been doing amazing things way before. And the work speaks for itself, right? But now when you're about to drop your first next single, obviously you're going to do it with the boys, who helped you blow up in the first place, who were with you every step of the way. So that we expected King Kalmi, we expected Bijoy, obviously. Um, but in my mind, and I had this sort of like, I had this like I can't reveal too much, but I had this like vision board with Hanumankind's like thing on it. And I kid you not, I was researching Kathakali, I was researching Kalaripayattu. I was just like, anyway, let me not get into that. But when I saw that in the reel, I just felt so happy because honestly, I was watching this documentary on Kathakali dancers and it broke my heart. It just broke my heart because they were, it's such a beautiful art form. We used to see it, Doordarshan pe, um, Mile Sur Mera Tumhara mein, and like it used to show up and then suddenly it just stopped being talked about. At least in mainstream pop culture and like, regular sort of culture discussions. And in this documentary, the Kathakali dancers were just like, it's an art we need to keep alive. And we've passed it on in our family from generation to generation. And we still do the elaborate makeup, we still wear the elaborate clothes, we still perform every day in the temple. And now not many people come to watch. Sometimes nobody comes to watch, and we still do it. And it's so, yeah. Okay. So anyway, it was bloody emotional when I saw it, and I was like, oh, this needs to be highlighted, man. We need to talk about these guys and this art form. And then I was watching several documentaries on Kalaripayattu, and I was pissed off because it was banned. And I was honestly pissed off because it was banned. It was banned because it was, the British were threatened by it. So during the British Empire, the martial art was banned and nobody could practice it, nobody could teach it. And I mean, it's the oldest martial art in the world, if you didn't know. And it has also traveled, to other parts of Asia and inspired other martial art forms. And it was banned, man. And it pissed me off. And there are now like obviously schools and teachers, and there's Meena Raghavan, I think her name is, the oldest female Kalaripayattu teacher. And when I was watching those documentaries, I was like, what a beautiful cultural thing that not many people know about. Even Indians probably haven't heard of it or know of it. And it's so amazing. When I was watching them learn all these like deadly instruments, it's girls, boys from the time they're very young, and it's just like a thing of pride, And I'm just so happy. When I saw it in the reel, I really kid you not, I was just overwhelmed with joy that and I was so happy because I was like, no one but Bijoy and his team could have shown these art forms in the right way, because I've seen them in the documentaries And the kind of intensity and passion and like the fuerza, the force of it doesn't come through, right? But what I saw in the reel, it has come through. And how. So anyway, I'm gonna stop talking. I really want to watch this. I feel like I'm gonna have to watch it several times. I can already anticipate that. But we're gonna get into all the art forms because obviously I don't know every one of them that was covered. And I'm so happy it's actually been written here in the description box. So we will talk about all of that in this reaction because everything must be given its due. So let's just get straight into it. I'm not even gonna talk about the Sonic. There was something that I had asked one of the panels in All About Music 2 years ago. And I will tell you about that question once I've watched this song and we get into the discussion. Um, Another reason my heart was full of joy when I heard this sound. So, King Kalmi, okay, let's just stop talking. 1, 2, 3, play.
Run it down, the sun is up, so run it down, get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. We're healing with ways that don't last for long. Don't happen the time and it obvious. No help for the weak, but the liquor strong. Plenty here for it for all of us. Now bring out the drums in this bitch, and my homies got rich doing shit that they said wouldn't work. Bring out the guns in this bitch, hit a load up a clip, I'm gon' shoot up the place with them cut. I see the bums that be wishing we end in the ditch, and the pain that see them ain't hurt. I see the love that we give and the love that we give. Make sure everything come up full circle. We went from nothing to something, got all of us jumping. This shit that we made from the air. We went from running and gunning with nothing to stop it. Defeating the neighborhood, bruh. They ain't the person alive that be matching the vibe, and then honestly ain't even fair. They ain't the do with the drive and the vision like I have unless I go look in the mirror, baby. So run it up, the sun is up, to run it down, get your money up. I put money down, on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it up, get it the minute the sun is up. There's no rest to my sun it down, working for it, get your money up. Believe it on God, put money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us, I do it for all of my people now. Put that on everything that I love, check. Yeah, on everything that I love. Yeah, ain't nothing that come above. Yeah, 3, 2, 1. Now we go from angry and mad to happy and glad to find a solution for us. We go from sorry and sad to ready to grab our weapons and get to the front. I want the money, the cash, the moolah, the bag, the currency, stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have. The things will be lacking, my bruh, so what are we lacking? I could point it out, so much that's around. Better settle down, no point doing that. Or they send the hounds, bite me in the ass, put me in the ground, turn me into ash, cut to carry down. From those who came up before me, I'm here to change up the story. Find me at work in the morning, find me where people are mourning, man, cause death is around every corner. When life isn't free for a person, dog, you act like an animal corner. Savage is speaking a language, y'all, you don't understand, you a foreigner. So nobody needs an advantage now, we needed some balance and order. But you know that's never the case, never a chance that they're changing their ways. It's never a choice that they're giving to you, there will never be justice to face. We sing for the sorrow and dance for the pain. No one to follow, it's just you and me. I swear that it's coming, we starting today, but we wake up tomorrow and things are the same, damn.
I don't know. Oh man, this is a moment, man. Oh, okay. I don't even know why the tears are coming. I'm not even like sad. It's just, okay, I have to run it up. I have to run it up. I have to play it again because that just welled up a lot. Sonically, visually, lyrically, everything. Everything. This song is a fucking war cry. Oh, and I expected no less. Let's just go back. One, two, three, play. Oh man.
Run it up, the sun is up. So wet it down, get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. We're healing with ways that don't last long. Don't have the time and it obvious. No help for the weak, but the liquor strong. Plenty here for it for all of us. Now bring out the drums in this bitch. And my homies got rich doing shit that they said wouldn't work. Bring out the guns in this bitch. Hit a load up a clip. I'm gon' shoot up the place with them cut. I see the bums that be wishing we end in the ditch. And the pain that see them and hurt. I see the love that we give and the love that we give. Make sure everything come up full circle. We're from nothing to something. Got all of us jumping. The shit that we made from the air. We went from running and gunning with nothing to stomach. Just feeding the neighborhood bruh. They ain't a person alive that be matching the vibe. And honestly ain't even fair. They ain't the do with the drive and the vision like I have. Unless I go look in the mirror, babe. So run it up, the sun is up. To run it down, get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it up. Get it the minute the sun is up. There's no rest to my sun it down. Work it for real, get your money up. Believe it on God, put money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people now. Put that on everything that I love. Check. Yeah, on everything that I love. Yeah, ain't nothing that come above. Now we go from angry and mad to happy and glad to find a solution for us. We go from sorry and sad to ready to grab our weapons and get to the front. I want the money, the cash, the moolah, the bag, the currency, stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have. The things will be lacking, my bruh, so what are we lacking? I could point it out, so much that's around. Better settle down, no point doing that. Or they send the hounds, bite me in the ass, put me in the ground, turn me into ash, cut to carry down. From those who came up before me, I'm here to change up the story. Find me at work in the morning. Find me where people are mourning, man. Cause death is around every corner. When life isn't free for a person, dog, you act like an animal corner. Savages speaking a language, y'all. You don't understand, you a foreigner. So nobody needs an advantage now. We needed some balance and order. But you know that's never the case. Never a chance that they're changing their ways. It's never a choice that they're giving to you. There will never be justice to face. We sing for the sorrow and dance for the pain. No one to follow, it's just you and me. I swear that it's coming, we starting today. But we'll wake up tomorrow and things are the same. Damn.
Let's fucking go. Oh man. Oh man. I don't know why I'm just like, while watching it, it's not even like I am, I don't know. I don't know. Okay. That was just, okay. I had to take a moment because I'm not crying because I'm sad. I'm not crying because I'm a tortured soul or any of that. I'm just crying because I'm so fucking happy that the boys chose to represent what they chose to represent in this song because they know everyone's watching now. And it's like right people, right time. Right people, right time. I think I am getting this emotional because I have been waiting to see real culture being represented in music. And it's just while watching the visuals and while watching how intensely the video has complemented what's happening sonically and lyrically. I just remembered Bijoy talking at the All About Music panel where he was like, I'm gonna change the preconceived notions that the world has about us, and they're gonna be like, this is India. So I don't remember exactly if those were his words, but to that effect. And I was cheering really loud in the audience for that. And Vijay, man, couldn't be prouder. This was just beautiful. Just, I don't have the words. I really don't have the words. The way you and your crew have gone all out, because, okay, let's just come back to, uh, we'll talk about every aspect of the video and why it's so important. But I really want to talk about, um, I really want to talk about the Sonic because that's where it all begins, right? 2 years ago at the conference, again, there was a panel about, Indian artists going global and all of that. And I was sitting in the audience thinking, why are we constantly talking about, oh, this artist has become so global, this artist has become so global, basis their numbers and, the countries that their music is being streamed in, etc., etc. I was like, okay, this is all really nice. I'm glad to see this. But again, the people consuming that music and those sonics are still just, Desi people. And we have a huge Desi population all over the world. So these numbers are not surprising. But have we really cut through? Have we really cut across to non-Desis? And um, not in the way of a Gangnam style or whatever, in a very Indian way, like Indian sonics. That was my thing, like um, reggaeton or Latin music or even K-pop. K-pop, let's not because a lot of American influence, but say Afro beats, all of these, s- geographically placed musical styles have a very distinct sonic. You hear it and you're like, okay, it's from here. We don't really have that. And while it's not a very easy thing to like achieve or get because we have such a diverse country with so many different sonics and sounds and textures and instruments and all of that. Um, there has to be some steps taken towards building that, distinction. So, and I was just wondering, like, our music producers, our A&Rs, our composers thinking about those sounds, those things, especially in a genre like hip hop and rap, because how long are we going to continue just, you know, using the same sounding beats and sonic textures? So anyway, we've taken a genre, we've made it our own. When are we gonna, as in we've adapted it, but when are we truly gonna make it our own was my question. And that has kind of been in my mind since then because, uh I haven't really heard anything that is anyway. Off late, there are some artists, but coming to this, as soon as I heard the beats, and I was like, oh my God, it's the drums they use in Kerala. I think it's called the cheda drums, if I'm not mistaken, if I'm pronouncing it right. As soon as I heard it in the reel, I was like, and then as the reel progressed, and I was like, okay, that is the hero instrument of this song. I again, that's why I was so full of joy because I was like, finally, we're using an instrument that is from the motherland, that is core to our identity, and that is going to carry this song from start to finish. There may be other like sonic elements that get added a little here and there, but this is the hero instrument. And why not? Look at the vibe it creates. This entire song is a war cry. It's a battle cry from start to end. And it's like it's a big like yeah, it's a battle cry and it's telling the world we're here and we're here to stay. And you can't fuck with us. Like, okay. So anyway, heart is full of joy. I'm sorry if I'm sounding so excited and so like but I've been waiting for this. But I've been waiting for this for a while. Oh man, I have to stop getting so emo. I just want to say already that I apologize if I'm too excited at this reaction, but I have been waiting for too long to hear and see something like this. So that's why control nahi ho raha hai. I'm really trying though. So okay, so that King Kalmi, you are a true king. I'm not even like this is not even being facetious or anything. You really are because you've done um you've done everyone a favor by creating a beat like this and for really, really just showcasing the culture so beautifully in the Sonic the way you have. I can't. I'm just so freaking grateful. That's all I am right now. Now, coming to an Akash Ravan mixing and mastering. I mean, just the drums happened, okay, for sure. उसके बाद वो जो that ting ting ting, वो I feel like it is that मंदिर वाला thing that we use. What is that um mandir bells, mandir hand bells? I'm just gonna look everything up because I feel like they should be talked about. Puja bell. We like I feel like it's that puja bell, but it could be something else. So don't quote me on this. But that sound again is so freaking true to the culture and true to the roots that I was I was so happy कि हम गार्निश कर भी रहे हैं bass instrument को तो इन सब चीज़ों से कर रहे हैं, which again is just gorgeous. So that happened, and all the different sections of it complementing the energy and the not even the energy, the emotion of what Hanumankind was saying, where the the sort of bringing it back, slowing it down, and then obviously when it kind of slowed down and the he was just like whoop, whoop, and that whole like intense slower section began over there, and he's just like his eyes are closed and the lines he's saying there. When that section happened, I was like, this is gonna build up, this is gonna go a little nuts now, and it did. And that shot, okay, we'll talk about the video, but that shot where everybody ran into him, holy crap, Joy. What the hell? Oh, okay. And then just the way it ended, as soon as he said damn, and then directed by Bijoy, like the way Bijoy's name pops up at second, I just love it every time, every time. Freaking hell, man. Oof, the entire the if you wanna charge yourself up in the gym or for anything in life, just listen to the last like 30 seconds of this song and you're set. You're gonna go in and smash it, whatever it is that you need to smash. Uh okay. So that happened. I really wish यहाँ पे instruments likhe hote, because I would have really liked to talk about what instruments were used on this beat, but mostly it is video credits. Hold on. So then let me just say that Kalmi, Akash, Shravan, you guys have absolutely, absolutely knocked it out of the park. It is a moment. This is a moment. This video, this song, this sonic, these lyrics, everything, this is a moment for Indian music. I'm not exaggerating at all. I really wish I knew the musicians and instruments that were used. And again, here I would like to talk about why it's so important to have organic textures in a song where you actually call a sessions musician into the studio and record with them. Did you guys hear the drums? The slowing down bit, the end of it, everything throughout the track, that cannot be created electronically. You just won't get the same level of intensity and even texture, I feel, honestly. And I was talking to a music producer about this. He is from Berkeley, and he was telling me like he created an Indian instrument on his computer, उसका एक melody बनाई और computer पे बनाया and all of that, and then he said it just wasn't sounding the same, even though I'm using the best software and all of that, the best DAW and everything. It just wasn't sounding the same, and he's like something was missing, and so I had to call a musician in and record, and boom, there I heard it. So, and I don't think that's unique to just this producer. It's just I think we're losing the analog feeling in music today, and we should not. I think it takes more effort, it takes more time. It obviously takes more musicians to have been trained for years and years in that art form, but it's worth it. It's definitely worth it because you get to hear things like this. So okay, now the video. I want to talk about the video, and then we'll get to Hanumankind and the lyrics and what he's saying through the song, the message, the intent. That opening shots, run it up. He's running. The way this team, Bijoy and team, the way they sync things to the beat, I'm telling you, not every video director does it. And when it's to the beat, every single freaking second of the song, the experience of consuming that art is 100x, 1000x. It's just insane. So he's running, and these people are chasing him. And then they start show. I think that's the Kalari part too, with the flexible swords, right? Yeah. And then you have the woman with the lathi. I think that's Mardani Khel, if I'm not mistaken. Oof, man, I saw her and I was actually when I saw her in the clip in the reel, I mistook her for the oldest lady or teacher of Kalari Paitu. I think Meena Raghavan, her name is, and when I saw her, I thought that was her. But see, I didn't know about Mardani Khel, so and then you have these guys in Punjab. And it's so weird. You see how he's synced it. So he's doing the spins and the turns in the circle with his um, round ball weapon, and these guys are doing the exact same movement in Kalari Paitu in the school in Kerala with the sword. So and then the same spins are there with the Kathakali dancers. Oh man, just the editing. Oh, and as you zoom out from the Kathakali dancer and you see the crowd around, this actually reminded me, what is that movie? What is that movie? There was a recent South Indian movie that became like a crazy hit, right? The horror movie. What was it called? उसमें ऐसे scenes थे. Everyone standing under a big tree and but just that Kathakali dancer with the spins. Oh man, kya he. Oof. And then the music goes slow and he's standing with everyone around him. First of all, can I just say the stray dogs in this are so cute. And everyone at the back smiling. Oh man. That shot, first it's him, then a little zoomed out, then even more zoomed out. First of all, that tree with those branches and the hanging roots, the aerial roots. Oh my God. Oh my God. Freaking love this location. And then they zoom out so much. What is that tree? Can you just see that tree? And it's so beautifully symbolic. It's so beautifully symbolic. Like, this is the tree of life. This is our, like, these are our roots. This is where we're from. All of that gets symbolized in this frame with all of them under this magnificent, ginormous tree with its branches. We're all branches of the same, like, culture, and we're all, like, rooted. Oh, and this shot with the two horses. Listen, I think, like, they, like, that shot, I'll tell you, I think the Goras are going to go nuts when they see all this. They'll be like, "Oh." I don't think they've ever probably seen something like this before. Um, oh man. These are, so, what we need to sit up and appreciate? These are actual fighters from our land. It's not art forms that are, for museums and playhouses. These are actual fighters who were on ground defending our civilization. It wasn't a show thing. These are arts that have been around for centuries, and they had a very, very important purpose that they served. And because they existed, you and I are here today. So good. So cool. He's got one sword in his bug. And this was actually a thing. That's how they used to go into war. They used to have one, this thing, and then they'd pull out the other one, and then they'd fight with both of them. Oh, man. Okay. And then it slows down. I'm not listening to the audio. I'm just like going scene by scene. Uh, and so now that fighter with the big, okay, that wasn't a, with the sword, the dancer. I want to see if that was Kalaritayam. Garudan Parava. I think that's the performer. Okay, I think. So my bad. I recognized that incorrectly before. See, there's so much we don't know. And I just can't get over all his lines. We're gonna get to the lyrics, but hold on. This man and his lyricism and the things he's saying and how he's getting the crowd hyped. No. Oh, and the way they've done the lights at the back, the light is shining through the guys. Joy, man. Oh, that bit where he's like, I'm here to change the story. Those who came up before me are here to change up the story. Find me at work in the morning. And then That step I feel is also a callback to Big Dogs where he steps, you know? Big stepper. Nice, nice, nicely done. And as soon as he does that, they all rush towards him. And I was like, man, how could you breathe? Because it's not, they don't stop. They actually all just ram into each other. It's insane, man. Oh my God. How did they even hype the people up on set like to do this? And then that dancer with the almost white eyes. Oh man. See, even I don't know. I am going to literally do research on all these things after this reaction. So much to learn. Oh man, and then him with the drummers all around him. Oh, and these guys jumping over the fire. Oh God, it's so good. And it is. Just, I just can't. I hope I can edit this nicely, going scene by scene, but oh my God. Bijoy, man. Can we just give you that Oscar already? Actually, you know what? You don't even need an Oscar. Like, fuck that. We don't need Oscars or Grammys. We're good. We're good here. You are just doing everything that's to be done. Needed to be done for a while. Okay, so now I'm gonna look at the art forms because they highlight them here. Kalari, Vishnu, Prajesh, Akash, Abhimanyu, Nevin, Mardani, Khel, Harshada, Vinayak, Sonali, Raj, and Rahul. Gatka. It's called Gatka. Vikas, Harmeet, Jagjit, Amritpal, Baljot, and Jagdeep. Oh man, that ball. Okay, Tangta. Tangta. See, I don't know what this is. I have to look it up now and research it. Irom and Takhilambam. Takhilambam. Okay, this is obviously from the Northeast. Garudan Paravva. Anandu P. Valsan. Insane. Okay, yeah, that's the. Okay, this is not Kathakali. This is Kandanar Kelan. Kandanar Kelan Vijish. Oof. Oh my God. See, I didn't even know these things. Vellatam, Vellatam, Sajesh Chelia, Chenda team, the entire drummer crew. Abhijit Vishnu, Atul, Niken, Ratish, Nikhil, Anand, Akhil, Abhijit, Latish, Midun, Rahul, Sachin, Umesh, Abhijit, Shahul, Vishnu, Anish, Rajiv, Hari, Anuraj, Binu, Amal, Ajish, Akhil. Have to take everyone's name. Freaking amazing. What did I tell you? Guys, I think every single crew member that has been a part of this song video needs to just feel a deep, deep level of satisfaction. You all have done what you all have done is a gift. It's a gift not just to the world, but to your countrymen and to your culture. It's a homage. Beautiful. You know, I just really want to see Theyyam. Theyyam is a Hindu ritual art form that combines dance, theatre, mime, and worship performed in Kerala and parts of Karnataka. Mm. Okay, amazing. It's so listing that they all sort of have roots in probably similar. Okay, let's do the Garudan Parava. Merge with the divine Kerala art forms is a ritual art form popular in the central part of Kerala. It is conducted mostly in Bhadrakali temples situated in Kottayam, Alappuya, Ernakulam, and Idukki districts. Garuda is the eagle mount of Lord Vishnu, and okay, magnificent makeup, headgear, costumes. Okay, this is insane. The Garudan Parab performer appears to be in a trance as he dances to the rhythmic beat of percussions, creating an aura of spiritual and mystic vibe all around. Yeah, yeah. Okay, Thangta school is Kanglei Shaktam Langba Kanglup in Manipur. Guys, I am learning so much through this traditional martial art from Manipur that uses swords and spears. It's also known as Huen Lalong. Insane. So freaking good. Sword, spears, and daggers with internal physical control uses soft movements coordinated with the rhythms of breathing. Okay, again, the British banned it during the Anglo-Manipur War of 1891. Screw that shit. It just pisses me off. So they banned this, they banned cutlery. Just annoying. And then Mardani Khel. Mardani Khel and both 30 are armed Indian martial arts from Maharashtra, particularly known for their use of the uniquely Indian patta, sword, and with the corded lance. Okay. So this is a Maharashtrian lance or spear. Okay. Amazing. Amazing. Y'all have gone and tapped into every war art form. Chenda Melam. Chenda is a cylindrical percussion instrument originating in Kerala and widely used in Tulu Nadu of Karnataka and Tamil Nadu in India. Got it. And Parai and Urumi team. One sec. What is Parai? Parai is a traditional South Indian percussion instrument, also known as thapattai or thappu. Um, okay. Got it. Okay. That's what it looks like. And what is the other one? Urumi. Urumi is okay. So that Urumi team, Gatka. Gatka is the Punjabi martial art that originated in Punjab, style of stick fighting. Stick fighting. They also use the thing. Damn, son. So who was the guy on the horse? Guys, I'm learning so much right now because of this video. And my like brain association was stuck on Kathakali, but there's so much more. There's so many different dance forms and art forms that I didn't even know about. So, guys, uh, I think if that's what the intent was, then mission accomplished. Uh, everyone behind the idea for this video, y'all just need to take a bow. That's it. Done. I'm gonna actually read up on all of these art forms offline because I think I've spent a lot of time in the video on this, but this is just making me so happy that I'm learning. I'm learning. Before y'all saw me talk about Kathakali and how it broke my heart when I watched that documentary. I just talked about it before I heard the song. And now I feel so like ignorant because I immediately my brain associated it with that. And I don't know if these dance forms that look like Kathakali are part of the same like family of dances or not, or are they all just very distinct and separate from each other? Now that's stuff that I'm very curious about, and I'm gonna read up more about it offline. But now coming to Hanumankind and the song and what he's trying to do with the song in the lyrics is a whole other case study. It's a whole other subject. Okay, I have heard practically every interview of his on YouTube since Big Dogs blew up. I was at the All About Music panel where he was in conversation for over an hour, I think, or an hour, as the closing panel of the conference last August. And I've always found him to be supremely well articulated and, has like clarity of thought. And every time I've heard a bite or a clip of his interview in the last year, I've felt like he's very strongly highlighted what the blow up of big dogs means for him, his community, his countrymen, all of us who have been cheering for the Indian music scene for so long and who've been championing artists in whatever ways we can. It was a big moment for him, his team, his boys, and all of us. And I think he understood the energy that came his way since it blew up. He's a very um, intelligent man with a very high EQ. Very high EQ. I had just a couple of interactions with him, and I've walked away with that inference. But um, hence, I'm not surprised that he decided to write these kind of lines in his next drop because anything else on any other theme or any other thought space would have just not been right. Would have just not been right. Um, so yeah, with that said, let's go over the lines. Run it up. The sun is up. I, I feel like I'll ruin it because the music is so good, the vibes. And I think through this song, more than Big Dogs, I feel they're gonna realize how crazy he is with his rhymes and his flows. It's beautiful. Okay. Run it up. The sun is up. To when it's down, get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ugh. Just Beautiful. Just beautiful. Just beautiful. This, like, if this doesn't fill your heart with pride, I don't know what will. It's just gorgeous. It's just a gorgeous thought. And when he's running, he's got this smile on his face. I just love it. I just love it. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, and what I love. Hold on, I'm feeling cold. Okay, sorry. Got a call and AC had to be put off. Run it up. The sun is up to when it's down. Get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on the people now, on my people now, and what I love. Love it. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems, they're just not the same to us. Your problems, different problems here. We dealing with things you ain't seen before. We feeling the weight of our ancestors. This line. I mean, I don't know how many different layers there are in just this one line. We heal in with ways that don't last for long. That's where the alcohol comes in. Don't have us the time, ain't it obvious? Like we don't even have time to like sit down and heal ourselves properly. We just do like quick fixes because we're too busy. We're too busy surviving and trying to get by and all the things. No help for the weak, but the liquor strong. Plenty here. Pour it for all of us. Pour it for all of us. Okay. That's the post chorus. Okay. Verse one. Now bring out the drums in this. All my homies got rich doing shit that they said wouldn't work. Yeah. Bring out the guns in the here to load up a clip and go shoot up the place. We don't care. I see the bums that be wishing we end in a ditch. Yeah, they're praying to see a man hurt. I see the love that we give and the love that we get. Make sure everything come in full circle. We went from nothing to something. Got all of them jumping to shit that we made from the air. Yeah, that's what music is, right? It's just stuff. It's just stuff you make up. I like it. Got all the yummy shit that we made from the air. We went from running and gunning with nothing in stomach to feeding the neighborhood. Bro, there ain't a person alive that be matching the vibe, and it honestly ain't even fair. There ain't a dude with the drive and the vision like I have. You know, I'm really like believing this line. Unless I go look in the mirror, baby. Oh yeah. I'm really, really, really strongly believing in this line. You and your boys and your team, the drive and the vision that you guys have, been waiting so long to see this. Chorus, so run it up. The sun is up. This is where it slowed down, right? Again, I have to bring it back to the audio, to the music arrangement, the way the instruments were used and the drums. I don't feel like there were any overly processed electronic layers in this at all. And Kalmi will have to correct me if I'm wrong because I feel like he just kept it very raw, very gritty, very analog, very just real, for lack of a better word, and it delivered. So when it slowed down here, you can feel the pace building up because there's that happening in the background, and that what was that instrument? That was just in, it kind of like, you know, certain sounds like hit different like different nerves and cells, and you can feel like I don't know, but that's what like sound meditation is, right? Certain like frequencies, and they instantly hit. You just suddenly like feel calm, or you suddenly would feel agitated. Like that was just like it was hitting, and you're like you're feeling the buildup of energy in your cells. Like it's just so well done. So yeah, okay, post chorus. Oh, baby, run it up, get it the minute the sun is up. There's no resting when the sun is out. It's so like this is the culture we live in. This is what our life ethic is, our work ethic is, just how we survive and how we thrive, even. Get it the minute the sun is up. There's no resting when the sun is down. Work it for real, get your money up. This, the way he said that, just love it. I was like, yeah, yes. Believe it on God, put money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people now. Put that on everything that I love. Just the freaking passion, man. I hate using these cliche words, but it is. It is. If you don't feel that strongly enough for something and for people, you will not, he could have just made any regular sounding track. Because he would have just been like, everyone's watching me. The world's eyes are on me right now. I can do anything that I feel like and take the easy way out and just create like a boppy track or whatever. But yeah, this is when you truly like show what you're all about, right? In times times like these and in a moment like this. So I love it. It's showing in his lines as well. I do it for all of my people now. Put that on everything that I love. Interludia on everything that I love. Yeah, ain't nothing that come above. Who, that who bit. Yeah, three, two, one, who. That who again is a is something that correct me if I'm wrong, but it is something that warriors use before they charge into battle. It's like they do that collective breathing together and then it builds up and then they charge, right? So that bit there where the music slowed down and the who happened was that's why I was like bracing myself because I was like, oh my God, they're gonna charge into battle now. And that's exactly what happened with the music, the lines, the drums, everything. Insane. Can you see how excited I am? I just can't control. The emotions are bursting. Okay, anyway. Verse 2. Now we go from angry and mad to happy and glad to find a solution for us. The who is going on. And we go from sorry and sad to ready to grab our weapons and get to the front. Just look at the rhymes, man. Now we go from angry and mad to happy and glad to find a solution for us. We go from sorry and sad to ready to grab our weapons and get to the front. I want the money, the cash, the moolah, the bag, the currency, stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have the things we be lacking, my bro. Oh, so fucking good. Oh, so good. He's flexing his skills. So what are we lacking? I could point it out so much that's around. Better settle down. No point doing that, or they send the hounds. Bite me in the ass, put me in the ground, turn me into ash, culture carried down. Hey, for those who came up before me, I'm here to change up the story. Find me at work in the morning. Find me where people are mourning. Because death is around every corner. When life isn't free for a person, dog, you act like an animal cornered. When life isn't free for a person, dog, you act like an animal cornered. He's just the way these lines are actually so poetic. They're so poetic because they're just saying, um, they're not they're not outwardly saying that we're this is our reality or this is how it is. Da, da, da. It's just a very, very raw yet poetic way of putting the circumstantial thought out there. It's just beautiful. I just love this entire section, every line. From those who came up before me, I'm here to change up the story. Find me at work in the morning. Find me where people are mourning. Because death is around every corner. When life isn't free for a person, dog, you act like an animal cornered. Savages speak in a language y'all you don't understand. You're a foreigner. You will not get it. You will not get it. I love this section. Turn me into ash, culture carried down. For those who came up before me, I just love this section. Okay. Don't nobody need an advantage now. We need some balance and order, but you know that's never the case. Never a chance that they're changing their ways. It's never a choice that they're given to you. There will never be justice to face. We sing for the sorrow and dance for the pain. Oh man. Wow, man. Okay, no one to follow us, just you and me. I swear that it's coming. We're starting today, but we wake up tomorrow and things are the same. Damn. Okay. I don't know if it can get any more real than this. I don't know. I'm just gonna leave the technicalities of it aside, the rhymes, the flows, all the intensity and emotion and passion in his voice as he says these lines, and even just how he is on camera. Can we just okay, we'll talk about that, but just the lines that he's written are very, very they could induce a deep level of healing. Quite honestly, I'm just gonna say it. Um if you truly, truly get into the emotional message behind this verse and this song and these lines, um, pair it with the music that is being served to you, this song can actually be very, very healing. Healing, um, motivating, and just feel like a very required acknowledgement. जब आपको जब कोई आपको आके बोलता है कि आप आपकी लाइफ जो है, आपकी सिचुएशंस जो है, सर्कमस्टेंसेस जो है, जहाँ से आप आए हो, जो आपने देखा है, जिन चीज़ों को आप रोज़ झेलते हो, देखते हो, महसूस करते हो, उस सब का एक कलेक्टिव सॉर्ट ऑफ इंटरनलाइज करते हो, पेन और जस्ट सफोकेशन या जो भी लाइक चीज़ें आपके अंदर भर जाती हैं उन सब चीज़ों को लेके, वो जब कोई एक्नॉलेज करता है एंड समवन कम्युनिकेट्स दैट टू द वर्ल्ड द वे द सॉन्ग इज डूइंग, there's a um yeah, there's a different kind of sort of healing that happens. um and it's like someone came and like just made you feel seen, and I think everyone just needs that in life, generally speaking. So I think the song does that, and if we really deep dive into all the things he's trying to put across, the thoughts and the messages, it will feel like a deep um acknowledgement of just our lives and the realities, and yeah, and a feeling of just being seen. And I think that is the main thought that I'll end this with. The song, its lines, its video, its music is just a beautiful attempt at making the people and the culture feel seen. And that's what makes this so important. And I'm so happy they decided to go in this direction with these thoughts, with this message, with this like concept, video, music, lyrics, everything. Like there isn't an element of this track that isn't about being loud and proud. And that was the only way to go, quite honestly. I don't know if he could have or should have or would have gone in any other direction. Hanumankind, you are beautiful. Your team, Kalmi, Bijoy, Akash, everyone, I doff my hat to you all. And just a very, very deep, deep thank you from me to all of you. Beautiful. Thank you for doing this. And I can't say anymore. I'm going to run short of words. I already have. And I'm going to end this here. Um, I will be I will be here championing you guys for sure. Oh, I love it. Sorry, I like got emo in this reaction. It just I'm gonna now run it up and loop this track. And I suggest you all do the same. And if I've missed anything about any of the art forms on display, anything about the instruments, the music, the lyrics, anything, if I've missed, please comment below. Let's talk about the song and have a dialogue. I love doing that on the channel. So engage with me in the comment section. And yeah, ये बहुत ही important history, geography की class है हम सबके लिए. So let's take it for what it is and learn from it and give our culture and our art its due. Let's see the aspects we have in our country, in our land, in our music, in our musical lineage, in our musical treasure trove. Let's see those elements for the insanely beautiful things they are, and let's build on them. Let's build on them. That's my only like hope and request for the music industry as a whole, for all the artists out there. Recognize what we have here and see how you can use that to build something unique like these guys have with this track. And yeah, I'm just going to end with that. So thank you. Beautiful work of art. Gonna run it up. Suggest you do the same. And I'll see you all in the next one. Take care of yourselves. Live long and prosper.
Now we go from angry and mad to happy and glad to find a solution for us. We go from sorry and sad to ready to grab our weapons and get to the front. I want the money, the cash, the moolah, the bag, the currency, stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have the things we'll be lacking, my bruh. So what are we lacking?